Hello everyone and welcome to another Bitcoin market analysis by Inspocrypto. Well, today we will check if we can figure out something. I was tweeting some data, of course, and it wasn't looking very bullish, to be honest. However, we see some little bullish light, and we will talk about that, but just a little statement. Well, first of all, thank you for all your support. Okay, I mean, many of you are really big supporters. You make questions, you want to learn, and you appreciate the data I'm providing. And for all of that, you are motivating me. So thank you. And then I have some haters and some people, they are just, in my opinion, well, I'm not sure what's their problem. I had to block some people yesterday because they think I'm just too bearish. I was too bearish because Bitcoin did what I thought it's going to do. Many said SPY is going to go up a lot. And I said that was a short-term effect because DXY was nuking. We can take a look here. Okay, and that's what they did. And I was calling that DXY is going to go down to 103.7 or even 103.5. We will see where that bounces, but at the same time I also see how Bitcoin and how SPY is reacting. When the Fed just announced the new hike rates, the first thing that DXY did is pump up. And of course, SPY did the opposite. It pushed down. Then it flipped and DXY started to move. So SPY flipped and started to pump. That was, in my opinion, a very usual reaction of volatility. While, in my opinion, the 75 VPS was priced in already. Okay, because I mean, since the beginning of this year, even Goldman was talking about that and said that's going to happen and so on and so forth. So it was surprising me a little bit that many people just, were surprised. However, SPY and DXY has a very important relationship. And I was saying that, if you see that DXY is here just bouncing at the same level, I don't care about such volatility because I was expecting it's going to go up again. And that's what happened. Of course, overnight when I was sleeping, okay, that's part of the rule, it seems. However, many flipped extremely too bullish again. And that's so crazy. And many claimed afterwards I were just too bearish. Just too bearish because I detected and Crypto Couple called it just before. I just confirmed what he was tweeting. He said just something like, I'm not buying here. That's the same fake rally crap we had in the past. And he was right. I mean, I was checking the CBD, I was checking all data, and he was right. And many just claimed I were too bearish. First of all, I'm going to block you. I don't make any comments anymore. I'm not going to start to discuss with you. If you think that's it, if I'm too bearish for you, I will support you. I will block you. I'm not going to unblock you anymore. I don't care. You don't need to create a new account, send me a message asking me to unblock you. I'm not going to do that. I don't care. some of you need to understand, I don't care about my follower count. I can have 3 million or 3,000 or 3 followers. I was happy with 100 followers. And I'm happy right now as well. Okay? If you think you need to spread crap, I will block you. That's a really simple math. That's it. I just wanted to say that. Because it's always the same, you know, I'm calling something, people are claiming I'm too bearish. I don't need to react anymore to that because the market is going to slap you. I don't need to do it. The market is going to slap you because they are going to liquidate your long. You will cry because of that. I don't need to. So, yeah. Let us talk about what's going on and how crazy bearish at the moment the market is looking, because SPY looks like, wow. I mean, I'm expecting since 2 weeks now, at least, or 1 week, the short squeeze. It's not happening. And I mean, look there, that was a great opportunity to lift up. No demand. Really, absolutely no demand. And you remember, I mean, strike price 360, puts for 360. We are just 7 points away from it. So, yeah, I think, at least if I'm not totally wrong, and if DXY is not going to bounce here or here and it goes even more down, then I think SPY will start to react, and maybe even harder than we expect. Then maybe we will see a short squeeze. And well, Bitcoin is just following. That's the only thing. So, but let us take a look to our data here. First of all, the weights ratio 30 days moving average declined once again. Too early to say if that's it, you know. I mean, if that's it just should go down even more. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it will maybe go down even more and then go up. And then we need to see what's happening next. But I think that would make sense. However, I mean, the weights ratio is indicating here a trend. And even if that's going to be a deviation, we will bounce here and go up again. Because, yeah, that's what the trend is showing us at the moment. So everything else would extremely surprise me. And the weights ratio chart, 1 hour time frame, is showing that the weights ratio dumped once again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 dumps in a row. And usually that should play out. I don't see that yet. I don't see it played out yet. Usually I would expect, I don't know, at least 25 or something. 25, even higher, but 25 just based off, because of option trading, we have detected some flows, 25k puts, so usually that means they're expecting a price below 25, so close to 25. And I think 25 should happen. And the next few weeks will be extremely important for us to see if we are arrived at our accumulation level. You remember I was calling redistribution all the time, because, you know, the demand, the supply was bigger than the demand. The demand was very weak. Every time when we tried to go up, we failed. And they used every kind of opportunity to distribute even more. So I don't know if that's going to happen again. To be honest, I'm missing a little bit the climax. I'm missing a little bit the automatic rally. I'm missing a little bit, so something that I'm not sure if that's really the bottom, to be honest, but we need to see. So yeah, the wealth ratio 30 hours moving average is declining. Well, at the moment lifting up a little bit, but it declined at least since yesterday. And we see here, for example, the stablecoin supply is lifting up after it dumped very hard. So it seems they are minting some stablecoins, some demand is there, and even here, even if it's declining right now, but the stablecoin reserves on exchanges also showing here that it lifted up. So usually I would expect some next move hitting up, but we need to be very careful because SPY looks extremely bearish, and if it's going to 360, Bitcoin will follow, in my opinion. We will see a price below of 20k. So let us take a look to the flow activity, what's happening there. Well, first of all, and we can see that, I mean, okay, they withdrew 8,800 bitcoins, and you see, I mean, the outflows are big, but we received a lot of bitcoins as well, and we see that they reduced a lot their stablecoin outflows. Let me just check here to see what's happening. Well, in the last hour we received 3,500 bitcoins, just before 890, then before 1,800, 1,200, and so on and so forth. So it maintains on a level where I would say it's lifting up a little bit at the moment, but it's not the same like, you know, like what happened 2 days ago. So at the same time, I don't know how much bitcoins they still have on the exchanges. Yeah, so we need to be very careful with that, you know. We will check here the stablecoin net flow indicating that more stablecoins are coming in. Now we can just make the stablecoins visible. And yes, of course, we can see here 84 million outflows and 82 million inflows, but at the same time 22 or just a little hour later 59 million. So even the volume declined a lot, and yeah, it's not indicating at the moment any big thing, any big move. Not at the moment. We need to see what's going to happen next. I think SPY is going to be the key once again, and yeah, let us take a look then to the future market. So what we see here is that the funding rate is declining. Of course, correlates very well to the price. Even here, the open interest, it's declining again. And to be honest, the open interest didn't recover just after the big dump, and we arrived at 20k. I mean, that's really crazy, because that's a big problem. The future market is bigger than the spot market. When they start to melt down, then wow, be careful with that. If the whole money is just leaving the market, even the derivative one, that could be a big problem. So yeah, leverage ratio, well, not really. I mean, still too high compared to other months, but not that big anymore. And even here, not seeing any big stablecoin inflows or outflows. So everything below 250, it's not really big. So 180 millions here and declining, while the stablecoin outflows rising, indicating they are taking profit. But we can see here huge amounts of bitcoins arriving to derivative exchanges. We are seeing here 20,700. We see here 7,000. We see here another 10,000. So really a lot of stuff coming in here, and usually they make really quick moves. You know, they send 4,000 bitcoins to derivative, to short or to long, and an hour later they take them out, but it's not happening. Okay, so it didn't happen. Right now they are taking some profit, it seems. So the last big outflow 6,600, but if I take all this, I mean 20,000 here, 7 here, another 7 here, so we are talking about 40, 4, 18, 38, almost 50,000 Bitcoin since yesterday. That's really big. And almost, it seems they are preparing something, because almost no outflows, just a little bit compared to just 6.5 here, 1,700 here, 3,700 here, another 2,700 here, 1,000 here, 50,000 bitcoins. That's really huge. So let us take a look to the liquidation map and blockchain whispers. What's happening there? Well, I mean, longs are still up and more. I mean, it declined a lot yesterday, but it seems they started to long again. So 65 versus 34, that's really crazy. Well, Bitfinex, I mean, they reduced their longs by 500 million. Again, on Bitfinex. And on Ethereum, they are a little bit more bearish than on Bitcoin, because 69 to 13, to 40, 60 to 40, indicating the sentiment maintains very bullish at the moment. We take a look now, to the liquidation map, sorry. Check here. Oh, I need to spin again. Oh. Okay, on FTX they changed a lot. Okay, so from here to 19,900, or pump up to 30. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. So let us take a look to Binance. That looks different. Okay. Whatever. What should I say? Seems high leverage, indicating here on 20. Yeah, 99. And also here that correlates very well to FTX at 30. I think that's low leverage, maybe to someone that's going to push the price down. Oh, that looks great. Oh, let me spin one. If I win, I go long. Oh, Jesus! I'm fucked. Thank you, Kingfisher. 15 credits. You see here, 40. Crazy. Nice. So, yeah, let us go to the next chapter and we will take a look to options. Well, I have mentioned that. That's something interesting to see such a move. Usually, when stablecoin futures, and even here, for example, you see the coin merchant contracts are lifting up, the price will follow. It's not doing it. No, we don't see that. Usually, then it should see something. No, the price should stay here, but it doesn't. You see, it declined, it maintains there, and it's declining. So the question is, what's happening here? In my opinion, and that's a bullish preparation, in my opinion, they are not interested to buy spot, and that's yeah, it's indicating that it's just short-term bullish. But while they are longing with futures, it seems they are pushing down the price selling spot. FTX is buying, but we know what FTX. I mean, they confirmed us that it seems that an institutional is using FTX, or maybe it's FTX, I don't know, just to nuke the market. They accumulate in a sideway run. When they are ready, they sell, like they did just last time. You know, that's what they did last time. They are accumulated a lot, waited, and then boom. So yeah, if we go up short term, would be nice to make a gain that could indicate an incoming fake rally, and we need to see what's going to happen next. But that's what I see here. You know, I mean, price goes up. No, not really. Interesting. So if we take a look, what? Oh no, I see that already. 7,000 Bitcoin fund flow related to the market maker, another 3,400 Bitcoin related to entities with 100 to 1,000 Bitcoin. And well, let us take a look if you reduced or lifted up. No, well, okay, we don't see that actually. It looks like it's going up, but we can't see that yet. These guys are extremely bearish, it seems, and this guy, I'm not sure if they have started to accumulate or it's just because they are also expecting a lift up, you know, and just to prepare to sell the top. And of course, this guy, it's just wow, you know, retailers buying. I mean, as mentioned many times, it's not the same volume. So if we take a look here, we see usually when the market maker is that active, they are preparing to sell the top and to decline afterwards. That was exactly the same preparation here. You know, they prepared here and we lifted up, and afterwards, of course. So maybe it's going to happen again, 23 maybe, you know, and then double top or something, and then down again. Something it could be possible. I don't know. I don't see where these 7,000 are coming from. It takes a little bit to see that, but that's what these guys do. That was related to futures, but they are not, it seems, those guys who sent these. Let me check. That was really big. When that was June 16th. Yeah, no. They are maybe part of it, but I don't like that. When the market maker is that active, and this guy's, I guess, just buying, but also not the same. The yellow graph, you know, you can see that it's not the same volume. I mean, that's for them 1,800 Bitcoin. If we check, for example, that's actually here, that would be 10,000 Bitcoin fund flow related to the market maker. So the market maker is planning once again. Interesting. I'm receiving wait-bot alerts, 7,300 Bitcoin transferred from unknown to unknown. So we need to see. Usually that could be an indicator that they are using the OTC again. And as you see, the OTC, the centralized exchange activity declined a lot while the OTCs rise a lot. And we see here a rising activity, so yeah, maybe that's the market maker. We need to see, it's too early to detect that. Well, I have tweeted about that today. The miners had a bigger outflow of 4,500 Bitcoin. We need to track that if that continues, because if that's the case, it's going to be big pain. So let us take a look to the exchange vaults next. So Coinbase, let us take a look what's happening here to Coinbase. Well, nothing up, to be honest. A lot here. You see how much they're trying to prevent to see a price below. So and yeah, you see a lot. I see, to be honest, oh yes, I see a lot of order volume in the upside, but not in the downside. So they want to sell. Seems derivate. I retweeted. I'm not sure if you could see that. I retweeted, someone just mentioned that it seems derivate is having some trouble. I was a little bit surprised, but everything is possible, so just be careful. And they are still here waiting at 13, and as you see, wow, just still waiting there. I mean, take a look that they didn't remove that. That's like they are waiting there, you know, and it's extremely bullish. It's them. Usually nothing, waiting at 17, up, and then spot, waiting at 20 with 1,000 Bitcoins, nothing up, Bitfinex spot, wow, Bitfinex, I thought you were so extremely bullish. What's happening to you? Wow, wow, that's big. That's, I mean, it's not, but for Bitfinex, that's big. Wow, Bitfinex. And here, wall just below of 20,000. And here it's beginning at 22,900. So 23,000 would make sense to go up, make this double top, and then go down again. It would be absolutely possible, it seems. We'll see. And the CBD also declining here. They are selling and selling and selling. It seems. FTX, yeah, still like yesterday, nothing happened here. Still waiting there at 20. So many are waiting at 20 at the moment. Kraken also here at 20. Yeah. They are waiting, and you know, when they are waiting, there something usually should happen then. Not saying it's going to happen today, but you should have that in mind. At 25, the golden 25, I would love to see the price go up 25, to be honest, but I don't think we are ready yet. 19. Binance futures waiting at 20 as well. And some orders here waiting at 23. That's the biggest one with 560, another one with 500 on there. It looks like we are going to see a double top. Many people were long and they will liquidate. Wow. Bitfinex Perp. Why are these guys so bearish? Could you explain me that? Do you see that? Hey Bukele, if you are watching my video, buy more Bitcoin, man. Buy more. It's even not your money, so buy more. What the hell? Kraken futures not indicating or something. Big spot. So just waiting here at 19. Wow. Okay. Let us talk about my personal conclusion.